Kristine Leahy needs to be stopped. Now right now, a big topic of discussion is Kristine Leahy and LaVar Ball. If you still do not know who LaVar Ball is at this point, some key things that you should know is that he's loud, unapologetic, obnoxiously blunt, and he can simply get under people's skin, which sends off bad vibes. What the media hasn't been telling you is that he's built a good foundation for his children. He wants the best for his children. Now I will admit, sometimes he can go to another level with it, but the principle still stands. Whenever he speaks, he's pushing his children forward. And once again, I agree that not everyone has to agree with his methods and how he does it. Plus, LaVar Ball is an entrepreneur. Whether you respect or care or want the big baller brand to succeed or not.
We're talking about big baller brand.
Now for Kristine Leahy, she's constantly attacked LaVar Ball as a father figure. Now let me say that again, as a father, not per se LaVar Ball the person, LaVar Ball as a father. So that's a whole different realm.
3 sons, you have kids. They're being forced to do it. They're being told you will start basketball at age 6, like Lonzo told us. And whenever you asked him a question, I think he said, what, 5 words? And he looks terrified whenever he's talking. He looks genuinely afraid. Well, I don't think LaVar would let him do that. I honestly think LaVar will have to approve of any girl that comes into his life.
Now, I don't know how many of my viewers are parents. If you are one, let me know in the comment section. But if someone's talking about your children and you're not about to just sit idly by. And then for LaVar Ball, when he fires back at you, all of a sudden you're a victim now? How?
How, Sway?
Now, hey, given, someone else might let you do that to them. But you also have to understand for every action, there are consequences, whether they're good or bad. And you can't be offended when someone doesn't want to put up with your shit. She then goes on to lie on national television saying that LaVar Ball threatened her and that no one should bring him on TV again.
Truthfully, I don't really want to talk about him anymore. I don't want to continue to let him be a part of my life as he has the last 24 hours.
Right.
But I think the reason that so many networks choose to have him on is because he says a lot of controversial things. He's, you know, loud and a big personality, which I've been totally fine with. But I hope that yesterday showed who he is and that we stop putting him on all of these networks just to get controversial statements out of him, because that is potentially what could happen. And I think there's no place for that in TV, no matter what kind of ratings you're going to get. And at this point, what I think about is I would love for Lonzo Ball to have whatever he can. I think about him in this situation. I want him to do well. I hope that we stop letting his father talk so much and maybe allow Lonzo to talk. I would love to hear more from him. I would hope that he's successful, and I think what LaVar is doing, I don't think yesterday is going to help his son at all. And I think that's really unfortunate for his son. But have some respect. Don't threaten me. Don't make personal jokes. Don't mock me, and don't say you're not going to look me in the eye. If he wants to come on and look me in the eye and be respectful, he can still disagree with me. I'm okay with that, but I will not tolerate what he did yesterday.
Now, if you want to, I want you to type in LaVar Ball's name into Google. All you would have seen was the 495 pairs of ZO2s that they were selling, which people had a right to be mad at, but at the same time, you couldn't really, because it's his product. I mean, come on now, and plus, he's not the first person to sell a shoe for over $495. I'm just saying. Now, if you type in his name, every article and news section is filled with him saying that he disrespects women and threatened Kristen Leahy when he obviously didn't. And it's completely obvious that she's trying to ruin his reputation with these false claims. Like, you do know you can't do that to people, right? Now she's saying she's receiving death threats, which I agree, that's never a good thing. I do not agree with people who send death threats. But at the end of the day, you did this on national television because he didn't want to talk to you? Like, how do you go from trying to get his attention to being threatened in a matter of 15 seconds? How? And plus, hey, I get it, I understand. I used to get upset when people didn't want to talk to me, but I was a teenager. Come on now, it's 2017. Now that's everything I have to say. I guess the question of the day is I don't know, whose side are you on, LaVar Ball or Kristen Leahy? And share your thoughts too. Mine aren't the only ones that matter. I guess the phrase of the day that I want everyone to write out in the comment section is that actions have consequences. But that is it for now. If you liked or agree with anything I've had to say, give this video a thumbs up. And also follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. All of it's in the link in the description below. And until then, I hope everybody watching has a great day.